All right, thank you, Denise. As we take a look at your neighborhood forecast here for tonight, looks like it's going to be a cold one across the area after seeing highs this afternoon well into the 50s that helped to melt some of that snow across our area. And it looks like as we go into the overnight hours, the winds are going to continue across our area, gusting over 20 miles an hour at times here through the evening hours. And again, it looks like those temperatures by tomorrow morning, mid to upper 20s and lower 30s across the area. Mount Airy tonight getting down to 25, Eldersburg 27, Elkridge down to 28 degrees. Dundalk at 29. Right now, temperature-wise across the area, we're running into the 30s, 40s, even some 50s still showing up in far southern Maryland. But for the most part, we're starting to cool off after a nice warm afternoon. But here's your front right here, making its way through the state. Winds within a couple of hours after the front passes, gusting over 40 miles an hour. And that's what we're seeing right now here in Baltimore at the top of the hour. Wind gusts about 40 miles an hour. Same thing for Frederick. So the winds will continue gusty for the next several hours. We will start to see them back off some after midnight tonight. But temperatures are going to be colder here than what we had this afternoon. We're looking at lows tonight again into the upper 20s to around 30 degrees. And notice the winds will stay gusty even into tomorrow. Not as strong as what we're seeing right now, but we will see a northwest wind gusting up to 20 miles per hour at times. So we're going to get a bit of a respite from all these storms tomorrow for Valentine's Day. But then the next storm system approaching the area from the west. You can see this little swirl approaching the west coast of the United States. This is the storm that's going to give us chances for rain here for this weekend, and it could start off as a wintry mix for parts of the area on Saturday afternoon. So let's put Futurecast into motion here. Temps tomorrow morning again into the 20s and 30s. Tomorrow afternoon's highs are not going to get out of the 30s for most of us, so we'll call it around 40 with those gusty winds out of the northwest at about 10 to 20. Then as we go into Saturday, the clouds are going to start thickening up, and we could see precipitation as early as I'd say early to mid-afternoon on Saturday. And the way things are going to set up, we're going to start with temperatures at or below freezing, and then we'll slowly rise as the day goes on. Now, the big question is how early is this precipitation going to get here? Because if it gets in before the temperatures get above freezing, we're going to have some issues with a wintry mix. Right now, the best chance of that happening will be for areas north and west of Baltimore. The typical spots that usually get the wintry weather first. That's what we're going to be seeing here on Saturday. And once it starts, it's not going to last that long because the temperatures are going to warm up above freezing. Then it'll become all rain as we go into Saturday night. Then we're going to be looking at a heavy rain threat overnight Saturday into Sunday morning. Then we're going to get a break, and then the front is going to make its way through the region. So again, a wintry mix to rain on Saturday, heavy rain threat on Saturday night, and then high winds are going to be a problem on Sunday night. We're talking about wind gusts up to 50 miles an hour potentially in the wake of this storm system as it begins pulling away. So we have alert days, possibles for Saturday and Sunday due to that fact. But again, those temperatures for tomorrow, right around 40. Same thing coming up on Saturday with more clouds and that chance for a wintry mix, and then near 60 with that chance for rain early on Sunday morning. Denise.
All right, thank you, Derek.